Hey loves, welcome back again to my channel. So today I'll be teaching you how to make this delicious stir-fried jollof spaghetti. These are a few of the ingredients we'll be using and I'll just run you through it quickly. So for the sausages, you can use your chicken franks, you can use the beef, you can use the pork, whichever one you prefer. You're going to cut it into two, and then out of the half, you're going to cut it into four places, or you can make it bigger if you prefer that. You're going to repeat the process for all the sausages you have, and when you're done, this is what it should look like. Yeah. For the green bell pepper, you're going to take out the seeds, wash it clean, and slice into two, and you just cut it the way I'm doing it. Make sure it's not too fat, but if you prefer, chunky size, then you can make it bigger. You're going to repeat the process for the yellow bell pepper and the red bell pepper, and this is what it should look like when you're done. For the carrot, wash it and scrape the back and cut in two, and just follow this process. I'm just cutting the half into two, which is now I have quarter, and I'm going to divide that again into two before I now start to cut it the same way I cut the sausages. You can see it's pretty easy, and this is what it should look like when you're done slicing. So moving on, we have our spaghetti, we have our diced sausages, we have our pepper mix, which is tomatoes and scotch bonnet, we have our yellow bell peppers being diced, we have our tin tomato, we have our carrots, we have our sweet corn, we have red bell peppers, we have our green peas, we have our green bell peppers, and these are just a few ingredients. I'll show you the others as we go. So in a pot, add in your oil. Once it's hot, pour in your onions, give it a stir, and then add in your tin tomatoes and allow this fry for some time. Make sure that you fry it until the tin tomato stops tasting sour. I have some bay leaves and I will be using that also. So I'm going to give this a stir and fry it for about 5 minutes until everything comes together. I have my seasoning, my salt, and a little crayfish. I'm just going to add it into it. The crayfish is actually optional. Give this a stir, and I'll add in my curry, my thyme, my rosemary, just whatever you prefer. Give it a stir. The next thing that goes in is the pepper mix, which is a combination of tomatoes and scotch bonnet, which is rodo. I'll give it a stir, allow this fry for about 2 minutes, and I would add in the pepper, which is scotch bonnet, and onions. It has been grated. I'll just add it into it and also give it a stir. You can add your pepper first after the tin tomatoes, or you add it after the pepper mix. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So I'll give this a stir, allow it fry for about 2 minutes, and the next thing I'll add into this will be the water. I'll add some water into the pot. This recipe works well with the very slim spaghetti, and all you need to do if you're using the slimmer spaghetti is to reduce the water a little bit more because that doesn't take enough water. So I'll just break the spaghetti in two. I'll break it into two and I'll just, sprinkle it like this to avoid it sticking together. Yep. So I'll just add it into the pot, add some more water, not too much, and I'll just cover the pot and allow this steam up for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll show you what it would look like shortly. While it's steaming, if you're still watching, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, so let's check up on our spaghetti. This is our jollof spaghetti, and you can see it is almost done. I'm just gonna stir it a little bit and cover it again and allow this cook. If it needs water, I'll add some more, but for now the steam is fine and everything is appropriate to the taste and everything is on point. Add some oil into your frying pan, allow it heat up a little, go in with your onions, just a little, not so much. Next up is our carrots, and we're adding carrots because it's tougher than the other veggies. We're going to go ahead and give it a stir. If you have more carrots, if you love more carrots, go ahead and do that. Right now, add in your sausages, because you want to toast it a little. This process is the stir fry process. It doesn't take time for this to come together. We're not going to fry all the veggies and everything for so long. So just watch as I do this. I'm just going to give it some stir. Right now, I'm adding in the red bell peppers. I also have yellow bell peppers, which I showed earlier. I will add it in. And lastly is the green bell peppers. This is not all we're going to be using for the jollof stir fry spaghetti, but I'll show you the other ingredients as we go. So give this a stir. We're going to keep stirring this and allow it cook evenly. This is why it's called stir fry. You're not going to leave it on, and you don't want this to burn. Yeah. So just keep stirring for like a minute or two. And I'll go in now with my seasoning. That's my powdered seasoning. And that's no powder. And that's my masala curry. And I can't remember the name of the other one, but I added salt also. So you don't need to, if you like oregano and every other spice that you like, feel free to add it at this point. But I didn't add it here. So just keep stirring, and at this point, it's ready to be taken off the heat. But if you're extra like me, you can add the onions to it, or you leave it, you know, just the way we did it. So I'm taking it off the heat right now to go and check up on our spaghetti. Wow, just take a look at our jollof spaghetti. It's almost done. It's not soggy at this point. We're just going to add our veggies, our stir-fried veggies. I'm gonna add it. Just look at that. Look at the colors. Look at every single thing. It's giving luxury. It's giving the vibe. It's giving every single thing it's supposed to give. Trust me when I say that this recipe is a must try. If you want to impress anyone, your lover, your friend, your relatives, your in-laws, your customer, name it. This recipe is something you need to try. And right now, I'm just going to add some green peas and some sweet corn. You can increase the amount if you like. You can add some prawns to this if you like. Customize this recipe however you wish and however you like, according to your preference. Yeah, so I made some pepper turkey and plantain, and I would cover this and allow it steam for exactly a minute or two, and this is the outcome. Tell me you don't love what you see. I'm dishing this right now, and I'm going to pair it with my pepper turkey and plantain. And don't judge me, guys. I already told you I'm a foodie, so you know what to expect. Every time I cook, I must taste it. Okay? Yep. So are you going to give this a try, and do you like this recipe? Are you going to try it? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.